Good morning or evening, friend. Here's your friendly announcer. And it's too early in the morning for me to sing anything. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome, welcome to the Mental House. I am your host, Khadijah. All right, all right. I am going to, y'all gonna feel like y'all in a narc park when I finish this um, story today. Because I noticed that a lot of you guys, like me, thought something was wrong with you until you began to examine your family or origin. And for black people, I know this is very difficult because we have been taught to don't say nothing about your mama, don't say nothing about your daddy. No matter how traumatized, no matter how insane your experiences has been under the dictatorship of these people. In fact, they may have damaged your life. They may have set you on the road to, as an adult, that you have a lot of reality checking. And I think it's totally disingenuous of people to expect you not to tell your truth because it embarrasses or it hurts someone else. I think that's the most humiliating. Um, Matter of fact, that's the most narcissistic thing you can do to someone. So to have them suppress their truth because your ass is embarrassed by your behavior. Hmm. Well, won't happen for me no more. I've like I said, I've gone through at least uh, a few years straight of trying to wonder why I was nailing jello to a tree. You know, I would have conversations, and especially before I realized that my mother was a straight narcissist, um, I would have these conversations with her where she would um, say something to me. I'm not gonna even, this some of the stuff we'll just go with later. But when you are dealing with the kind of people that when you tell them how you feel about yourself, or how do you feel about the way they're treating you, or that you um, are not comfortable with the way they treated you, and that you are no longer a child, and you don't expect to be treated a certain kind of way, and you would uh, ask that they honor that. And when these individuals get to teasing you or laughing or thinking that this is because they're your parent, or I brought you in the world, I take you out, or just crazy shit, that anything that minimizes your feelings as a human being, because what the hell they're saying, that shit has got to stop. It is the most bizarre, narcissistic behavior, and this is stuff that go on every day in our households, and we don't say shit about it. Okay, and it's not funny because this is the kind of prison that we all should be trying to free ourselves from, because nothing else matters. First of all, if your mind is fucked up, your behavior, nothing that you participate in seems real. You can't even touch the heart of the matter because you don't really know who you are. And this is what happens when you're exposed to, or when you've been raised by people who need a reality check and who are mentally ill or have personality disorders. Those of us who are raised by people like that, we have a fight. We we have a, a a real, I don't want to say, some people say unhealthy, and I think I've used that, but I think a better term is injury. When we've been raised by people who are high conflict or who have emotional problems, who are I don't want to use the word crazy, but hey, what the hell? All this political correct shit, it doesn't even really matter. Just fucking plain crazy. Okay? there is an injury that happens to their children that most people uh, uh, don't want to talk about, because those, but that's the gist of it, because those children are going to grow up to be wounded, injured adults. Now, my gaslighting mother is a master manipulator. She lies, and when you catch her in her lies, or when you say something that hurts her feelings, she doesn't handle any conversation with logic. I love you, mother, but this is what you do. She goes straight to attack. So if you're saying something to her, like, I'm just gonna make up something. Um, well, you said that you weren't gonna let um, Mary use your credit card anymore, because last time you let her use your credit card, she stole your money from you. So now why are you continuing to give her your credit card if she stole the money from you? This is me asking the narc a question. The narc responds in a typical gaslighting fashion. I never said that. Who said that? Who told you that? Um, you told me that. No, 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 I didn't tell you that. No, 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 nothing like that happened. Well, no, that did happen. Well, you told me it happened, and if you didn't tell me that it happened, I wouldn't even be repeating anything so crazy. Because why would I just say somebody, she took your credit card and did it? No, 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 no. I never told you that. No, I didn't tell you that. No, I don't know. Okay, all right. So maybe you let it go. Maybe 30 minutes later, she's on the phone with somebody again, and what you hear is, yeah, she's on the phone. Now you obviously figured out it's Mary, and she'll say something like, yeah, um, yeah, Khadijah says that she over here saying that you stole my credit card, and I don't know why she said that, and I'm just, oh my God. Or, come on over here and eat. I got plenty of food for you. Come on. I got plenty of food. Come on over here and eat. I got so much. Come on. And then the person, takes the narc at her word, and they come over. They begin to eat, and they feel comfortable. In fact, they feel happy that the narc would share, her dinner with her, and they're talking, having a conversation. The narc is smiling and watching them eat. And next thing you know, the narc is telling everybody, after the person leaves, how this person comes over to her house, never has any food, and eats up her food. I mean, this kind of stuff is insane. And sometimes the more uh, insane the behavior, the more emotional or immature that the person is. You know. Um, and so when you have a relationship, matter of fact, let me just say it like this: it's hard to have a relationship like that with anybody, whether it's your mother. It's true. It's hard to have an honest relationship, because what happens is there's no trust. Every relationship is built on trust. And if I can't trust that you're going to do what you say, I can't trust that I can say this to you and you're not going behind my back and saying something totally different, making up things, gaslighting me, putting on a smear campaign against me, and I'm the one trying to help you. You project all of your insecurities and negativity onto the person that has become your scapegoat. And if you don't have any, how do I say this? If you don't have, mm, mm, if the person that is being um, a victim of this kind of abuse, if they don't have an outlet, they will run around thinking that they're crazy and something is wrong with them. Because, trust me, the first person that they listened to was their mom. So surely they're not going to think the mom is faulted. Poor child. Okay? When in most cases, the child has more sense than the mother, and that's why the mother is trying to break down and kill something special that she sees in the child. I just want to say this. because I got to keep this video under a certain amount of time. I'm going to try at least. I said something about intimacy, and this is what's important. Intimacy, whether it's between friends, lovers, family, you have to have trust. Okay. Now, a lot of times, even when in that, even when you meet somebody and you don't particularly like them right away, you're gonna have conflict. Working through conflict is what builds the trust. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and each time we disagree about something, but we work through that particular problem and stand on the other side, we have grown stronger as a couple. We have grown stronger as a friend. We have grown stronger as a family because we work through the conflict, and that builds the character. It builds the intimacy. But if you got somebody who, whenever you try to hold them accountable to what they say and what they do, they shape shift. It's like nailing, like I said, nailing jello to a tree. And if you start to say, well, you told me this, and because they can't handle the truth of that situation, they'll switch the truth, shift over here, like, and then make the subject something totally different. So you're constantly spinning your wheels because you started right here and they've shape shifted you there, made this the issue because they don't want to deal with that right there. And it is totally crazy making. And there are a lot of people sitting in jail right now because they got tired of this kind of abuse. It's the worst mental abuse that you can ever put on somebody. And they slap the fuck out of these people. And then they end up in jail for abuse. Especially men folk on women. Because men don't talk as much as us. And we can get it going. And when we're lying and just manipulative and being bitchy and hateful and deceitful, they can't keep up with our conversation. So then they just get to choking on us. You understand? Because I'm going to tell you something. This is one of the most horrible things to ever put through a child's mentality. To be involved, to be raised. Because this is the kind of injury you do not see. It's easier to physically abuse somebody. Those wounds heal. They heal. But let me tell you something. I don't think a lot of you guys even really well how devastating it fucking is for somebody to come in and run ramshot over your emotions. Think of you as their slave, their little mini-me, their little object to do whatever the fuck they want to do with, to insult you, humiliate you, talk to you, put you down, use snide remarks, always got something negative to say about you. And then when you don't want to be around them, because every time you go around them, they make you sick to your stomach, they'll call you on the phone with the biggest insult and go, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a couple days. What's wrong? And they'll call you back to back 17, 18, 19 times with no respect for your person because they are crazy. They're sick. And they have gotten so used to this personality taking advantage of their children, taking advantage of people who are weak, having their way, running husbands away, running kids. They have had so much experience with the madness that it's hard for them to break loose. And they obviously don't see anything wrong with their behavior. They don't see themselves as being a bit intrusive. When you call somebody 17 times on the phone and they haven't returned your phone call, common sense should tell you to leave them alone. They may not want to talk to you. And who are you? How dare you? How dare you have so less respect for a person that they can't even decide they don't want to speak to you? They can't even decide they want to break from your crazy ass? Because now you're going to keep calling them on the phone or keep coming to their door and harassing them, knocking on the door. There's a lot more narcissistic people out here than we really want to think. And I don't give a damn if the DSM took it out of the book. I don't even care about the label narcissist. I don't care about none of the labels. I want you to pay attention to the damn behavior. Pay attention to the language. Pay attention to, are you hyped up when you with them? Is it always some shit when you with them? Is it always negativity? That's where your gauge is. Okay? And remember, it's okay to have conflict. Conflict builds your intimacy. Okay? Because what happens every time you work out a conflict and don't run from it, it allows that much more stability and much more love to come into your situation because you resolved it and you've gotten tighter. But if you can't even talk to somebody about something that's wrong without them flying off the handle and calling you names, bitch, hoe, fuck, what all that, you have gotten yourself a doozy. And that's a situation you better get the hell out of as fast as you can. Okay? I had to make that this little video today because again, nobody wants to talk about narcissism in our community, and that shit is about to change because it's some crazies and they need to be in the mental house, and I'm here and you're there. Anyway, go out and make it a great day. Talk to you later. Bye bye.